Is this the sign to change everything? Is this the opportunity that you've been looking forward to change everything and anything that you've been dreaming of? Or is this just going to be another chapter that you let yourself stay the same? Is this the point in where you are stuck in the middle of this chapter, but you want to change, and the only way that you can change is by making the scary decision? And I think when you are faced with this decision, it's scary. It is absolutely terrifying. And you feel like you don't know what you're doing. And when you are stuck in this feeling of repetition in the same events, in the same day by day, in the same day to day, it's repetitive. It is repetition. It becomes the same thing after another thing, and yet here you are. You've come this far and you're tired of it. You're simply tired of it, and you feel like you've just come here and you don't even know what you're doing. And you can understand this side of your brain. You understand this world, but you don't love the world. You don't love that side of the world, and yet you can understand it fully, and you can see it, and you can breathe it, and you can do it, but you don't have a passion for it. And when you're stuck between two worlds of being in the same mundane environment, in the same mundane headspace, place, people, careers, lifetime, but you don't know what's the right choice of changing to change for something good and doing it for yourself, but then wondering at the same time, should I just stick it out? Should I continue this same safe and knowing path? Or should you switch? Should you switch to something else and take a leap for it and try something new and try something different? And when you are in a new environment, you can't predict what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen, and you see that as an opportunity to explore and do something else and be someone else who you've wanted to become, but because you're sick of being in the same shell that you've built for yourself and that you really previously identified with, but you're growing out of that person, you're growing out of that shell, and you're growing into someone who's something more than your past self could imagine. And I think if you were to tell yourself that you want to take that leap, that you want to take that jump, and you want to see what's on the other side, then be terrified but excited for you. I mean, maybe this entire path has been leading for you to go to somewhere else, for you to see what's on the next horizon for you, and that maybe you were never truly meant for this path, but there was a reason that you were on this path. And I think that you might just have to get by. And I mean, it's hard because you can be in a situation of, should I finish this out? Should I see what comes, but still pursue something that you're passionate about and that you're actually interested in simultaneously, and then hoping you veer off somewhere else? I mean, that's the most exciting thing for me and you and us and we, is that you and I are given this opportunity and this experience and this chance and this journey as a human to be where you are now, to see yourself in the way that you see yourself. And where do you envision yourself in a year from now? Where do you envision yourself from 2 years from now, 3 years from now? And I mean, you and I don't know that. I don't know that. You don't know that. We don't know that. And sometimes that's the most exciting thing, and sometimes that can be the most scary thing in your life. And when you want to do something new, take that leap, because you're only this old for so long. And there's really no right or wrong way, other than feeling like you're stuck. I think when you feel like you're stuck, you feel so helpless and feel so alone, because you see everybody else just continuing on a path that they want to pursue, and that's not you. And when you feel like you're surrounded by so many brilliant people and so many capable individuals of doing something so amazing for other people and serving, you see their capabilities and you wonder, what is mine? It's like you're in a superhero academy, and there's like, I live right next to like a house with like kids. Yeah. But yeah, I like closed the door or the window. I just thought this lighting was a little better than my like lamp. I hope this doesn't wash me out, because I've like tried to like turn down the brightness, but we'll see. But anywho, I think sometimes being stuck between a rock and a hard place is probably the hardest thing that you can do besides climbing out. Because when I guess when I imagine a rock and a hard place, I see two hard walls, a rock and then a wall, and then you're stuck right here. But sometimes you just have to push against the wall to climb up. You know, like you see those like, there's like this like ninja warrior show, and it's like parkour, and they would like climb themselves to the sides, and it's a rock and a hard place, and you just have to push, see which one pushes, and you just have to push back. And I mean, it is what it is. And I think when you don't know what you're doing, when you feel like you don't want to do this anymore, you try to find every single light. But sometimes when you just see the time ticking and ticking and ticking, and you feel like you're just doing something to pursue something that you don't even enjoy, it's such a hard feeling to try to not feel so bogged down by. I mean, if you're working a terrible 9 to 5 and you see that clock running down at 12:53, and you're like, yo, I have work in less than 24 hours. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's hard. And I think it's hard because you feel like you're stuck within you're like a mouse within a wheel that's running and running and running, trying to get away, and yet you're stuck and you're not making any progress, but tiring yourself out for who? I don't know. I mean, you and I can have so many things in front of us, but I think at the end of the day, we have to take that leap of faith and try. I mean, I don't know what that leap of faith looks for you, because we all have different leaps of faith. Whether it's in our job, in our day-to-day life, whether it's making a hard decision. I mean, life is within itself so difficult, and I think when you don't have enough space to clear your head, you have no space to put your head. And I think one of the best things I do for myself is literally clean my room. My room, you can see the bottom of it. You can see the floor of it. And I mean, it's a lot more of an improvement. And you can see my water bottle too. But, I mean, sometimes you kind of just have to throw your thoughts out. I mean, honestly, these are what these videos are for me. Just throwing my thoughts somewhere rather than just having it stir in my head. And I hope these videos help you as much as they help me, I guess. And trying to figure it out and know when to take that leap of faith. I mean, sometimes you see this path, and I know I'm repeating myself, but you just don't know if you should stick with it for the long term. And I mean, right now, I guess I only have 4 more classes left of chemistry. I think I have instrumental chemistry or instrumental analysis, where I learn about like a bunch of tools that are in chemistry. I have to do quantum chemistry, which is a lot of like thermodynamics to do inorganic chemistry, and I think I have to do one more chemistry class. And I mean, I don't know, sometimes I kind of feel like I should just stick with it. I only have a little bit left, and I can really just fill my classes with a bunch of business classes and financial classes. I mean, there are so many things that I feel kind of stuck on. Like, literally today's Sunday, and I don't really want to do school anymore. I'm sick of just the mundaneness. I mean, I feel like I'm pursuing something that I have no interest in. I mean, there's so many, the question always comes up of like, oh, what do you want to do? And I tell them, oh, I hope I can use my chemistry to get into a business and try to get into that aspect and try to maybe run my business one day, and run a business of my own one day, so I can be financially free and do what I want when I want. I mean, that's the end goal of why I'm pursuing this, and potentially a business admin or a business analytics or financial or accounting degree. I mean, to be financially free at the end of the day. And sorry, my orchid is like sitting in water right now, and I don't want it sitting in water. So this one, either of them are like a purple pink one and a white one, but I got them from Walmart on sale. But yeah, I think that's really what my thoughts are, because I just kind of feel like really not really looking forward to doing any of this anymore. But I mean, I have fall free days in about a week, literally in a week from tomorrow and Tuesday, and sometimes I just kind of feel like I can't turn off, because yesterday we had a swim meet and I wanted to do good and I did okay, but I feel like I didn't turn off during the weekend, and that I have to go do a team lift, and then me and a friend of mine are cooking like dinner together at my house, and so that'll be nice. But I mean, I don't know, I'm kind of just tired of running through the same thoughts over and over again. And I have like a mentee, like I don't know what major she is, but another mentee who I'm gonna like mentor, and just going through the, oh, I'm a chemistry major, I don't know really what I'm gonna do, but I'll figure it out, and that whole conversation all over again. But you know, sometimes, like last year, a year ago, I was in such a bad funk, in such a bad place, and I just wasn't doing very good. But I mean, here I am a year later, and I'm a lot better than where I was last year, a year ago. But I mean, I feel like sometimes there's only certain things that you can do, and half the time is just letting it ride, and then the other half is just you trying to continue and push through it. I mean, when you feel like you're pushing for something that you don't even want, that is the hardest type of push. I mean, it kind of makes me think about how hard you're willing to work, kind of like what I've talked about before in like last week's videos, of if you're willing to do this for something that you don't even like, then how hard are you going to work for something that you do like? I mean, I guess I just want to do something for myself enough that I can be financially free and take breaks, and I guess I'm just trying to wrap my head around trying to grind it out in the early years of my life to then have that financial freedom when I'm like 30. But that might be delusional. I might never be financially free in my 30s, but I mean, like, at least I tried. I think a lot of it too is just the aspect of trying. You never know what you don't get or you don't try for. I mean, I have an internship I applied for, but then they never got back to me at the career fair. I gave my resume to a guy, about a week ago tomorrow. And he got back to me last Friday that he said he'd get back to me. And then I have my teacher sending me, she sent me an internship, and then I needed to get a cover letter done soon, but I have a presentation on Tuesday, and then the legit presentation. But I mean, I feel like the days are long, the weeks are short, and the months are even shorter. I mean, it's literally already October 12th. I was trying to think of the right month. I was like going through all of them. But I mean, I don't know. I guess just trying to figure it out. And I'm still trying to finish this painting too. Still gotta finish it. Been trying to find time. I found time some, but not much. But you know how that goes. But it is what it is. But part of me's like I might just go get like a snack, an apple or some grapes. But nevertheless, you and I will figure it out. We will. And there's no other way to put it that we'll figure it out, because we don't really have any other option but to figure it out. I mean, so, but yeah. I think we both just gotta trust. We just gotta trust and believe that we can get it done and that we'll figure it out. Like, I think there's a reason why you and I are here. I truly 110% fully believe that you and I are here for a reason, but we just have to wait and be patient and to figure it out and to not let ourselves feel heavy, because we have the day and not everybody was blessed to have today. And I think that you and I can't mope around. We can mope for a little bit, but we can't let ourselves mope around fully. And I think we just have to be grateful for the time that we have, and I think really try to appreciate what we have and try our best to make the best of what we have, and not take things for granted. So I want to leave you with this. Take a deep breath and let it out, because that's all you and I can truly do at the end of the day, that we have control of. Food for thought.